Good day. Now, we introduce another one of our high-quality medical suppliers and their products, the Leqani Medicare. Let us look into the brief background of the company. Leqani Medicare LaMedTM is part of around $90 million Leqani Vardhan Group, headed by Mr. P.D. Leqani. The group spans across 7 segments viz. Footwear, detergent, apparel, retail, auto components, real estate and healthcare. The group has 9 manufacturing plants across its segments. Over the past 30 years, we have evolved a strong corporate heritage of commitment to society, and it is with this in mind that forayed into the healthcare sector with the manufacture of highest quality of medical consumables and medical healthcare equipment. LaMedTM brings to you the same values that drives the group. A strong focus on technology as an enabler to deliver cutting-edge production quality, and state-of-art equipment, ensure that our final products offer safety and simplicity. Concentrating on the burgeoning export market for disposable healthcare products, our first manufacturing unit located in the National Capital Region of Delhi, is a 100% EOU. As they say, quality is never an accident. It's always the result of high intention, sincere efforts, intelligent direction and skillful execution. LaMed is well aware of its responsibility as a supplier of devices and components to the leaders in the medical field, and meets or exceeds all of the medical industry quality standards. Development, manufacturing, warehousing, documentation and traceability meet quality systems regulations. LaMedTM's Medical Quality Management System MQMS is certified as per ISO 9001-2000, ISO 13485-2003 and ISO 14971 Risk Management Standards. LaMed products have earned the prestigious CE mark as per Medical Device Directive 93/42/EEC, which indicates that the products conforms to all relevant essential requirements and other applicable provisions that have been imposed upon it by means of European directives, and that the product has been subject to the appropriate conformity assessment procedures. The essential requirements refer, among other things, to safety, public health and consumer protection. One of their fast-moving items is our very own Health2000 IV Cannula with injection port. To further appreciate the quality of Health2000 IV Cannula, we must know its parts and features. We will start with the parts. First is the needle. The purpose of the needle is to help insert the catheter through the veins. The needle itself has to be siliconized or silicone-coated for smoothness. Bevel tip for sharp and shallow penetration to the veins, uses back-cut grinding technology for smooth and painless venipuncture. Next we describe the catheter, which is biocompatible with its unique sintered tapering and silicone coating. The catheter is the plastic tube that is left behind within the vein where fluids and medications flow through. The Health2000 IV catheter is kink-resistant to prevent blocking of fluids. It also offers smooth penetration due to its low coefficient of friction, and sinter plus tip design. The catheter has high chemical resistance and excellent biocompatibility, which reduces the chances of tissue rejection, or thrombogenicity. Furthermore, the catheter is thin-walled, to allow maximum flow rate according to the specific age. The distance of the end of the catheter, from the needle, is optimal for smooth penetration of the catheter with the needle. The catheter can be transparent, or with radio-opaque line for X-ray purposes. Next we will discuss the bushing. The bushing is where the catheter is attached, and prevents further insertion of the catheter into the veins. The attachment of the catheter is very strong, so it will not be left inside the vein during removal. The plastic flap is called the wings. The wings is flexible, angled, and grooved for ease of fixation, and prevents displacement of cannula over the patient's body. This is also where tapeworm dressing is anchored. We are going to discuss next is the injection port. This is a necessary part of the IV cannula, especially for patients that needs medication straight to the patient's vein. The injection port provides safe, convenient, and a traumatic method of drug administration. The injection port is provided with specially designed double-hinged cap, incorporating a recessed plug, with a protective skirt to effectively prevent contamination when the valve is not in use. The port has a one-way silicone valve, to facilitate administration of medication, with the help of disposable injection syringe without a needle. The one-way valve also prevents backflow of drugs. The injection port cap is specially designed to facilitate effective two-point grip during insertion or cannulation. The double-hinge port cap design does not obstruct during insertion and effectively protects the injection port. The cap design also facilitates a snap-on and off feature for convenience. The needle grip, or needle hub, is part of the IV cannula, for resting the thumb during a three-point grip, provides stability, and prevent bending of the needle, during venipuncture. The needle grip or hub is contoured, to anatomically follow the curve of the thumb. The flashback chamber is essential in an IV cannula, for visual monitoring of blood, after venipuncture, confirming correct catheter placement. Inside, it has a hydrophobic filter to prevent backflow of fluids into the chamber. The flashback chamber is also specially designed to prevent spillage of blood. Each 4 cannula has a luer lock plug to close the catheter while not yet in use. It is threaded to prevent slip and better grip. The needle cover always comes with the IV cannula to protect the catheter and needle from contamination or damage. It is usually open-ended for better sterilization practices. The Health2000 IV cannula follows the standard color coding per gauge. Remember that the higher number gauge means the smaller in diameter. So for gauge 14, the standard color is orange, 16 is gray, 17 is white, 18 is green, 20 is pink, 22 is blue, 24 is yellow, and gauge 26, which is the color violet. The target departments are the emergency room, operating room, delivery room, and wards. We have to promote to the head nurses and head doctors of these departments. Health2000 IV cannula is one of the fast-moving items in a hospital, because for every patient for admission we'll have one. Are you now ready to promote our Health2000 IV cannula? Yes, you can.